Good morning, folks. I'm Ken Ashford, Town Crier for the Fraser Coast in sunny Maryborough, Queensland. At the moment, there's a number of paintings from the Council's historical collection, and when I walked in the door, I immediately saw this beautiful drawing. Now, I know about this drawing. It was done by an uncle of mine, Jack Tomlinson, and Forest Sunshine it was called. He did it in the 1930s. He was born in England, in the middle of England in the early part of the 20th century, and first of all became a boiler maker, and when he was about 16 he came out here to Australia because pretty poor conditions he was living in, and he came out here. Now the only job he could pick up was doing sign writing in windows, ticket writing and that sort of thing. And eventually he got a job working at Heinz's, and he worked there most of his life, but always as a hobby he did drawing, particularly charcoal drawing. In this case, a fantastic pen and ink drawing. This painting was on his lounge room wall all his life. He was a very strong person in the Art Society, the Maryborough Art Society. And why do I like this painting? To me it evokes the looks of many a forest scene, but particularly maybe Central Station. I don't know where it is actually drawn from, but to me it's the sort of place that Central Station is. And my father, as a boy in the 1920s, lived in a bark hut in the forestry camp, and I'm looking here and I'm seeing strips of bark on the trees. I'm seeing the big pine trees around the place and some of the rainforest species around, and it's the sort of place that you'll find in any forestry scene. But the detail and the many hours he must have put in to do this painting or this drawing is incredible. Now, if you come to Art Space, you'll see many different paintings and drawings by a lot of different artists, and art is very much in the eye of the beholder. And I actually had a bit of a quandary which drawing or painting I would talk about, because there's quite a few here that tickle my fancy, you might say. Every painting or drawing isn't for me, but I can admire the work that has gone into it, and well, to me, this was today's prize winner. So Jack Tomlinson, one of Maryborough's quiet achievers in the 20th century. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.